Are you ready to elevate your real estate game? Today, we've got something super special just for you investors out there. We're deep diving into the world of real estate tools. From property management to banking to accounting, it's not as boring as it sounds. So make sure if you haven't subscribed to our channel and dropped a like, well, you do that right now because it'll put a big smile on this ugly mug's face. And stick around because this guide could change your real estate investing game forever.
So when we first got started, we reached out to one of the local property managers that was far bigger than ourselves. And we asked him, if starting all over, what would be the best advice you'd offer us? And he said, get good property management software.
Yeah, and then what did we do?
Completely ignored that.
Yeah.
Let's compare two platforms we know really well, Baselane and RentReady.
First, let's talk about Baselane. I mean, in itself, it is a powerhouse. It offers a variety of free features like online rent collection, late fee charges, and it even lets you tailor leases to all 50 states.
And we can talk about the sleek interface. And did I mention it's free?
Oh, you just said my magic word right there. I love it. But there's always a catch, right? Kind of. But in this case, Baselane lacks the ability to do tenant screening. And if you've seen some of our videos, you know how important that is. So honestly, this is a key feature that we did find out is coming in 2024. And honestly, hopefully they do roll it out sooner rather than later because it is an incredibly important feature.
On another side note, something that they also lack is the ability to list their rental properties. And as anyone knows, getting the property rented quickly is really important to your bottom line.
Yeah, downtime and vacancy will kill you.
Oh yeah. So let's talk about RentReady. Now, it offers similar functionalities to Baselane. It's sleek interface, it's really good for property managers, but it's going to cost you about $20 a month.
Yeah, and it is worth mentioning that some folks have reported back to us that, they didn't love the user interface experience, while others have reported that they did. So it's really, really hard to say. Honestly, if you've used RentReady, let me know in the comments what your thoughts were about that.
Another notable downside with RentReady, unfortunately, is the lack of integration with banking, which guess what Baselane does.
Yeah.
But one of the other things that Baselane doesn't have that RentReady does is great tenant screening, which is we all know is really important.
Yeah, for sure. That's huge. We'll circle back and talk more about the banking aspect later in the video.
Let's talk numbers, something Kevin knows nothing about. So first we're going to be comparing Baselane to QuickBooks and Stessa.
All right, well, first, let's talk about what you look for as a real estate owner when it comes to software for accounting.
Well, first you want accounting software that focuses on the asset that you're in, so real estate, as well as scales well with you for your portfolio size.
So Baselane does seem to be stealing the spotlight in this video because you can use it in your accounting department and also for banking, like I mentioned earlier. So for bookkeeping and accounting features, Baselane offers things like cash flow analytics, one-click categorization, financial statements, receipt upload, and a tax package.
You don't even know anything that you just said.
Not at all. This is why I have an accountant do this stuff. You don't want me playing with numbers, seriously.
What a load that is off my mind.
All right, so let's move on to QuickBooks.
Yeah, moving right on.
All right, now when we first started out, we used QuickBooks and spreadsheets.
And it was the best time of our lives.
No, it was not. It was horrible.
All right.
And while QuickBooks is great for small businesses, and we've used it for some of our small business stuff,
sure.
But for our real estate holdings, it's complete train wreck, and so we highly recommend looking at other softwares.
Yeah, and the only book I would highly recommend, Matt, is Foreclosures Unlocked, now available on Amazon. Pick up a couple copies today. Makes a great Christmas gift.
All right, so then there's Stessa, which you don't even know what the heck that is.
Never heard of it.
Assets backwards.
Oh, that is cool. All right.
Wow.
It's great for small portfolios, and I have it for my property out in Tennessee that I don't have with this guy, thank God. Now, it connects to your banking. It's very simple. Once a month, I just kind of organize it. But as far as our larger portfolio, it doesn't seem that it would do really well there. So we don't use it there. We have a different software for that. But I would definitely recommend it for someone starting out. It's free. There's a pro features for like $20 a month.
Well, pro features. You got to have that, though, right?
Yeah, I know. Pro.
So let's talk about money. So let's compare Baselane, which is a banking platform with a high-yield business checking account with Chase Business Bank.
Baselane was created specifically with landlords in mind.
It comes with unlimited virtual accounts with the ability to have multiple accounts per property, which really helps you track your expenses and your property cash flows.
The bank account for landlords has no fees and offers high yields on all balances at 4.19% APY. Also, if you use the debit card, you get 1% on all purchases. Unless you go to the home improvement store, you're getting 5% back.
Once bank accounts are linked, all expenses and income are easily categorized. And some other features include check writing and same-day ACH.
Wow. And with real-time cash flow and performance tracking, you can get a clear view of your finances. So if you're looking for a high-level view, that ease of use, this is the way to go.
Chase, however, offers a really tempting $300 account opening bonus and a meaty 1.5% cash back.
That's more than Baselane.
It sure is, Matt, but they get you with a $15 monthly fee.
Hey! There you have it. Baselane checks off a lot of boxes.
And so do some of the other services like Rent Ready and Stessa.
But not QuickBooks. It sucks.
QuickBook bad, our book good. All right, we're going to toss the links for all these services in the description of this video so you can check out anything that seemed to have tickled your fancy.
Except for QuickBooks.
Yeah, you know what you did.
Thanks for watching the video. We'd love to get your feedback on what your thoughts are on the different softwares.
Yeah, and maybe leave a comment if you use something different than one of these so we can all discuss.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.